Yeah,
Oh,
I think we can just go straight into the top four if we want.
maybe. Is that what we're doing?
All right, slam and
Wait.
jam. Let's go.
Okay, we slammed and jammed it. Okay, so we've got GameGromp versus Marten. We've got AP, which is actually a deck that I was actually surprised I didn't see more of, because of course Black Book is so insane. I guess when you have Vikrams running around, it's a little tough, but it's still a very strong card. And yeah, and Marten is of course on that crazy Combre deck.
Yeah, I actually kind of wish that this was the finals. Like these were the two non-Xenon decks that I thought were really awesome and well prepared for the format, but uh looks like
Yeah.
they'll be battling for who gets that opportunity. Martin just had to mulligan and just still no time.
Yeah, it's not fantastic for them. Maybe they'll get it though. All they need is the ooh. That's that. I think you just jam it. Like
Ooh.
you're not casting that that plating. All right,
Ooh.
we did not see it. Okay, we might have like one or two turns, let's say, before it becomes really dire. Game Grump. Okay,
All
we
right,
get a three
you
drop.
can take any power at this point.
Yeah,
GameGromp, on the other hand, also stuck on three, but I mean, gets to ramp a little here. So maybe that's not. Oh, I always thought it came in. Yeah, okay, that's way better.
oh yeah, that card is insane.
Well,
Especially
I already like the Parliament Elder. I just thought it came in depleted. Now it's even
yeah,
better.
that happened a lot during the Throne Open, where I'd like reduce the cost of the Parliament Elder, right, and be able to cast like Parliament Elders, and then like do like later on like cast something, and then like get more unleashes post combat as.
Oh wow, just really going off. Okay, so drawing out of the funk that they were in, Martin, with this Progar, which has been very where ubiquitous like today, just
Yeah,
omnipresent.
Bogart definitely a very strong promo card.
Yeah, and it's free also. Like I didn't even have to craft that one.
Yeah, you just sign in and they give you a deck, and you win a match against the AI, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
May have taken me more than one. Actually, I don't. Uh,
I don't think I've died on any of the promo quests yet. It's definitely a nice feature though, and you know, for those who like the lore and the art, like there's a lot there. The taunt just taking care of the Magna Ventress.
yep. Making sure to attack with the 2/4 alongside it.
It's funny now that the Parliament Elder is silenced, it attacks so much better.
Yeah, it attacks for two a turn now instead of two every 2 turns. All right, and Marten sees the writing on the wall, and can see there. Pretty quick game. We didn't even talk too much about the game, did we?
No, that's fine.
Just
Yeah,
happened
just like a small
super fast.
stumble, the power mold to six.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna happen. I do like that element exists in games like this, Magic. Like it factors into your deck building. Like, could you have played more time sigils? Well, it's hard because you have Stormhold play, but with Inscribe, maybe you can. Because like if you just count on inscribing those Stormhold playing instead of getting to for justice,
Yeah.
maybe then it works. Tough.
There's certainly factors. It's like sure there are non games or whatever, but at the same time, when you have like a CAS system or like a hero based system like some other games that you get limitations in deck building that are like kind of weird,
Mhm.
um, inherent in the game. Whereas here, like you're only limited by like you're limited by the balance of the game, but and the balance of where the power goes, but sometimes you get these non games, and it's unfortunate to see. But like, there are there's plenty of non games where you don't draw what you need to, right? It's
Right. Like I even think to the like last draft format or your draft deck at Worlds where it's just like, oh, you're playing so many colors and or factions and you just understand that like my power level's so high, but there is like variance at play. Like I'm not gonna necessarily curve as well as the two factions.
yeah. And
So pretty good play there. So by playing the tome on turn one, you end up with an easy shadow. If you like you get everything to line up for you, and you get to keep the plating if you draw something like the seed there. So good
right.
sequencing.
So here they can play this Parliamental and still be able to, no matter because it comes into play undepleted, they're able to kill the Dino Nest the following turn, which will be pretty nice. Of course, that is, but we don't see the fact that they have multiple answers here.
Ooh, and
Oh, okay,
drawing the shadow sword.
that was a great draw.
A little bit tough for Martin, I guess. Power department.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Although they do draw a power depleted, sure.
Start.
And
I wonder if we're gonna see the Garrote here.
yeah, you can hit their face, right?
Well, you can also
Not
just
necessarily.
attack and then you recall the hit. So like if they double block. The problem is like not, and then the life steal back, which you might be a fan of, or
Yeah.
you might feel like you have to commit the extra light hoof. I think I would have done that knowing that I could play gift next turn. Like just attack first, see what play light hoof if they do nothing.
Here, of course, Martin gets the power off the top, which means they get to play the skill storm patrol and are able to attack the turn.
Love it.
It's kind of where you didn't want to be as Game Grump
Yeah,
with this play.
yeah, because you're
Uh,
losing material either way. You either lose the Parliament Elder, or you lose the hidden.
right. I think you might have to jump. Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
you do have to deal with the skill storm patrol. That's a non. Uh, you have to.
yeah, it's
Not
kind
the
of like a
worst though.
force play. Yeah.
Not the worst though. You get to play a gift, and are in general up in the game. Like you're still up, even though the exchange may not have been favorable last turn. Oh, they
I,
killed a gift.
I like
Okay.
that play a lot. Like this Argenport, like Argenport Noble actually threatens to just keep them in the game. And Nothing Remains is a good card, but it's not good when you're behind. Or sorry, when you're ahead. Like it doesn't push your advantage. Like you it requires so much setup that this could be the window that Martin needs. Like they're both Stormhalt plating decks, so it doesn't necessarily advantage one or the other, but it's like pseudo dead card, right?
They're just gonna attack with since they want to keep open both for this 4/3 block. It's just in case they had a removal spell. There was an argument to a spacing there, but uh, I like it. Like being able to, no matter what, be able to trade with the 4/3. It's gaining so much life.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably already gained too much life this game.
Yeah, so that decision's pretty interesting. Whether or not you play the Noble or do you want to play Shackles? If we see a Cyclist here, though, that's going to force the nothing. All right,
Another
that's not what I
Cyclist
meant. I
though.
feel so bad. All right, I'll try to
the,
make it
the the
happen
the
next turn.
predictions are live. The predictions are live and coming in
If
fast.
if we see the undepleted power this turn, then we can see Cyclist.
Too
There.
late. Too late now. You've already jinxed it. Oh,
I am so sorry. I mean, GameGromp like still isn't in the clear.
yeah. They have like 9,000 removal spells though, so approximately
Yeah, but like once another power's hit, you're at like some version of parity though.
9,001 spells.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh. Although
Well, Leslie's
they
choice is
do get
fast,
one
right?
ones.
Yeah.
Making sure there's nothing crazy in their deck, right? Like a what is that called? The 4 cost 3/3 that so they don't attack crazy.
Well,
Okay, what are they playing around?
wait,
Um,
it isn't a Leslie's choice.
it's Alessia's choice is not fast.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just assumed a bunch of them. And I guess I'm not as sure.
All right, so they can actually inscribe. Yeah, they inscribe the call to hit. Next turn, they could potentially play this plating, which would probably seal the deal. But they have to do. They have to draw it. Oh,
But even as it stands here, it's like, okay, fine. You attack, I get to shackles it.
it becomes a 10-10, but it doesn't matter. Dying. Following turn. Oh. Okay. Well, they have to Mystic Shackles
Yeah.
it. Are they gonna ace base? Again, I think so. I think they are just gonna ace base, right? But
No, I think you leave one back because you have the shrivel.
okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Play around the other cicalas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so now you
Ah.
just shrivel and use the 1/1 to trade for.
Yeah. See.
Plating wraps this one up.
Okay. GameGromp going to the finals.
Yeah, but great run for Marten. Like, it's a pretty sweet deck. Like, Cyclist seemed pretty unfair. If like this game could have turned out potentially very different if power was drawn on time.
Yeah, especially the first game.
Yeah,
That,
yeah. The first game was
especially the
kind of a
first game.
non-game. How's the other top four look from the voice of God?
It's a 1-0 for Jez. I'm not the voice of God, but I do have the bracket open.
Anyone could be the voice of God. It's fine. But yeah, so yeah, with
actual
Jez
voice of
up one
God coming in.
game, so it's I should know this. It's Jez again, Apple Chip.
Apple chips.
Um,
We're probably gonna head into that in a second. Um,
so what card have you been most impressed with that your opinions changed from watching the TNE?
Good question.
The biggest delta. Yeah.
Probably Cicalas, to be honest. Because I didn't think I thought the 6 cost on it was a little prohibitive, and it saw it there that it was kind of prohibitive, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, it just really did a lot of work in the games that I saw.
Yeah. For me, I might be naive, but like I didn't think Krogar would be this good, but it's like really good.
Yeah, that was my second choice there. I wanted to go against the grain and say Cicalas, but yeah, Krogar has been very, very strong this tournament. I mean, it is a 5-drop, and that card could see play in Throne maybe. I over Moonstone Vanguard maybe, but we'll see. Like it's kind of a toss up between the two in that slot, right?
Yeah. So one question I have, in terms of approaching new formats, say like Expedition, like do you look at the threats or what you think are the pillars of the format? Do you look at the removal and then back out what threats are good based on the removal? Like what's kind of like your square one starting point?
I think the square one starting point is probably, well, other than just memeing around a bit to just test out the format and our new toys,
Classic
right?
Theo stuff.
It is that I mean, it's probably the power bases. I think is
Okay.
where I would look. Like in this case, the power base format. Oh, okay. We're just hearing that the final has been set in stone. It's going to be Jez versus GameGromp. Jez took that match between him and Apple Chips. All right, and so we're gonna go to a quick break, and when we're back, we're gonna see the finals.
Stay tuned.